Then if I'm at the angle, relax. I'm at the angle, I'm ready. Where does my masseter go? One belly, superficial belly attaches where? Okay, right around the angle. And the next one? A little higher on the ramus. And where's the last attachment? Zygomatic arch. So I'm coming right here. So not a long muscle, but it's wide and it's powerful. So this is my area. If I know where my muscle is, I'm going to put my hand over it to find it. And then if I ask the patient to clench, so tighten and then relax. You can see where it pops out. Do it one more time. And then relax. So that's on both sides. I can see where, I know where that muscle is from my bony landmarks, and then I ask him to activate, and then I see that's what's working. So now that I know what side it's on, I'm gonna get my hands ready on both sides to palpate that muscle. So I want you to clench on both, and then relax. And then one more time, and relax. So they're fairly even, but all of us chew more on one side than the other. We don't chew exactly the same, so the likelihood is that one side of your jaw is going to have more muscle buildup than the other. And so I'm not only looking to make sure that the muscle functions that way and I know where it is, but is one side super weak or is one side really hypertrophic, like they're using it all the time? And then if so, then you ask your patient things like, did you have a dentist appointment, or is there anything wrong with teeth? Is there any pain that's associated with it? Because sometimes it could be that, oh, well, I only chew on this side because the teeth on the other side, they're kind of loose. Or, yeah, I have a crown there and it's too uncomfortable, so I only chew with this side. So then one side gets super built up and the other one just starts getting a little bit atrophied. All right, so that's masseter. What's that next big one? All right, so I'm going in that fossa up here on the temporal side, and then it's going under zygomatic arch and attaching to, starts with a C. All right, good job. So I know where it's going. I'm here, this is my angle, and its function is that it elevates the mandible, but it also protracts or retracts? Retracts, yeah, because my angle is here. So if I were to work, it's coming up and slightly to the back. Whereas masseter is this way, so it's coming up and slightly to the front, so it helps more with protraction. Okay, remember how we found coronoid process? I go and I find the angle of the mandible, and I come up and I walk forward along zygomatic arch till I feel that I go from bone to cheek. And can you open your jaw wide? And that's where I find coronoid comes right, pushes out right under my fingers, and then let it relax. Does your jaw always click like that, or just sometimes?
I haven't noticed.
It's on this side. So I know that's where it's at, and so even though I'm not going to feel where coronoid process is while the mouth is closed because it's under zygomatic arch, if I ask you now, clench your jaw again, there, and then relax. I will feel the muscle like pump out under my fingers. All right, so now SCM. All right, so I'm gonna turn your head a little bit. Okay, so I want you, let it rest. So you're watching, you're going to get ready to watch because you can kind of already see it on the camera, right? All right, so now from here, can you try to lift your head up? There, that's it, and then relax. So what's the attachment back here? Mastoid process, and is that my origin or my insertion? My insertion, right. Yeah, because my action is coming that way. All right, so I've got mastoid process where I've got an insertion. If I come down, I'm gonna move your shirt a little bit, you can relax there. So where are my other attachments? What part of the clavicle? The medial portion, right? And I can kind of follow it, like that tube, so right there. And then, what's the other one? Stop, top of the manubrium. We knew what you meant. The sternum, top of the manubrium, and the clavicle. All right, so if I know the action of that muscle, it's visible and I can see it, but I wanna make sure that I'm on it correctly. Does it rotate away or to? It rotates away, and then it laterally flexes away or to? Same side. So I can just ask you, if I wanna watch it, let your head relax. Okay, so don't let me move you. I'm going to try to flex him to the left, but keep your head right there. Good. And it's tight. I can follow it all the way around and see where it's attaching and feel it here. Okay, so then you're gonna let your head relax. and I'll hold it. I promise not to drop it. It's been a long time since I dropped one. Okay, so if you watch his muscle, don't let me turn your head. Ready? And it pops up again. Good. You can sit up, so let's show while you're sitting.